Okay, so what's the difference between a good student and a great student, right? A good student is concerned mainly about the outcome. A great student is concerned about the process, okay? And they're fascinated about the process of learning. So now you understand what a good student is and a great student is. Most people generally are good students. They just learn something to get to the end. They want the result straight away. They're not fascinated by the process. So this is for all my construction professionals out there, all the quantity surveyors, building surveyors, project managers, and everyone inside of our platform already, that if you're a good student, you're thinking about the end goal, the result, you're doing it, and you're not really paying attention to it, you just want the result, right? You just want the result. When you're a great student, you're fascinated, you're curious, you're asking questions, you're writing down notes. And that is the difference. And when two people go in two different directions, one's a good student, one's a great student, the great student ends up way further, 5 or 10 years down the line than the good student, right? And that knowledge compounds, the curiosity compounds. And there's a really fascinating story, and it's in Will Smith's book. And I think this is briefly when I read it, it was Will Smith's dad was really strict, and he told Will Smith to to build this wall. So Will Smith was putting bricks on this wall, him and his brother, and it consumed them for ages and ages and ages, right? And they felt like they were doing it for a long time. And Will goes, "What are we doing for? This is really annoying, this is crap." And the dad goes, "Stop focusing on the end result. Focus on laying one brick at a time." And essentially that's the same thing, focus on the process. And Will said that changed everything about his life, and that was probably one of the best pieces of advice that he ever got. So focus on putting that one brick at a time rather than doing all the work and waiting for the results. They're in success. Generally, most people don't like what they do and they just like the result. They don't like going to the gym. They just love the six pack and the body and fitness. Those people are not going to sustain their habits or sustain that growth and progress further and faster. They're going to stagnate. They might do this and then they'll go like this after time. Whereas if you're a great student, you're continuously learning and building on your knowledge. So that's the difference between a good student and a great student. And inside our platform and everything we do at Construction Mastery, we're all about great students. So one of our aims is to kind of educate people as well, give them the technical stuff, the mindsets, the learning, the forward thinking, but also get them so curious that they're fascinated by the learning process. So we want to set them a vision. We want to set them goals and make sure what they're doing every single day, they're so fascinated about their day. They're using their day as learning platforms rather than just going to work, reacting, ending the day, looking forward to Friday, which is annoying and a lot of people do that. So we really want to harness the power of great students inside of our course. And I wanted to share this story and this explanation for you guys. So think if you're a good student or a great student and what you can do, now you know the differences.